think I'm ready for you. Don't think you're ready for me either. I know you've been with her too long. It's okay, I'm just saying. What if she told you that she still likes you and she wants you to come back? Would you go and pretend like I'm nothing, although you want her, want her, want her? I need you back, back, back. 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 Tryna figure who I am, and I want us both to understand. No misunderstandings, things left unsaid. No, I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't. What if she told you that she still likes you and she wants you to come back? Would you go and pretend like I'm nothing, although you want her, want her, want her? I need you back, back, back. 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 You can have your cake and eat it too. If you choose, so you will lose me too. Can go around and be scared of losing you when you love someone else. What if she told you that she still likes you and she wants you to come back? Would you go and pretend like I'm nothing, although you want her, want her, want her? I need you back, back, back. I need you back, back, back. I need you back, back, back. I need you back, back, back.
Yes. It is Sunday. It's 7 o'clock, and you know who it is. Your favorite girl on the rocks, of course. And we're here for episode 15. This is crazy. It's episode 15. Like, 15 times, you guys, you've let me talk on this microphone. That's insane. Like, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to bring my friends and new friends along to the show to tell you guys all about what they're working on and how life has been during this crazy, crazy time and what it's like to be a creative during this chaotic state, right? So we were just talking about it before the show started, about how it didn't really feel good to create things for a little while. Like when this whole pandemic first started, if you were somebody who threw events, if you were somebody who made music, if you were somebody who just liked to be around people, it was really hard for you to like function. I know. Like on a regular basis, you know? Yeah. I'm like, wait, I want to go outside. What do you mean I can't go outside? So I was so blessed to meet this beautiful woman at a women's empowerment, of course, a women's empowerment event, and it was put together by our friends here, Abby Soul and Danny Ray. Shout outs to them. You guys can check out their podcast, well, La Cocina podcast, on the We Just Workin' app. So if you guys want to check out those episodes, along with previous episodes of this show, you can download the We Just Workin' app, and it'll bring you right to the Hub 17 YouTube page. So make sure you guys go download those apps. They're free 99. Okay,
I'm gonna download it as soon as I get home, so I can.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely helpful to where you guys get to connect with other creatives in a smaller network, but you have to think about it like, it's a smaller network of people that you're connecting with, but you have to remember that they're going to take that information and connect it with the people that they're connected with. So it's like, boom, 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 boom,
It's
boom.
all about networking.
Exactly. So really that's what we love to do here. And so I have been in connection with this girl for a long time, and she is very persistent. She's consistent. She is amazing, effortless, and flawless with her events and how she posts, and she's very professional, and I'm very inspired by it. And to see someone who looks like me, right? So to see other women in the same arena as you, who has the same skin tone as you and natural hair, like that just makes me so happy. You know what I'm saying? Like it just, it brings a sparkle to my eye.
Definitely.
So I wanted to make sure that she came to the show and got all of the love and honor that she deserves. So without further ado, everyone, this is Anissa Lachelle.
Hey, everybody.
And I'm so happy to have her.
Hey, everybody. Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here. The studio is awesome. Like, it's just been a great experience already. I feel like I'm home when I walk through the door. Like, there's a dressing room, a bathroom, everything. I'm just like, oh, okay. But
yes.
But I'm Anissa Lachelle. I go by Reminisce on social media. I am a creative writer, a blogger, an event host, and like a digital marketing strategist. My blog, I Reminisce, you can find at www.ireminisce.com. It is a blog about real life. Like, I like to talk about real life experience. Creatively, of course, like creative nonfiction, but I really do talk about a lot of what goes on within my life. And I'm not really ashamed to talk about when I've gotten fired, what's happened to me here, me just overcoming fear, or just things that I'm just overcoming. And I really just like to give light to the fact that women do have voices, and I want women to feel comfortable opening up and talking about their experience, because that just uplifts other people. And honestly, I've just been so inspired by the amount of people that will come to me after reading a blog and just like tell me about their own experience or something that they've went through as well that's similar, or just the amount of support that I've gained through just blogging and opening up and telling my story and just becoming a light. There's just been times when I've really just been dim and running from who I am or what I want to say, but blogging really helped me find my voice and just allowed me to just step into really who I am. So it's been awesome. Hey, that's my mom. Hey. Hi. But yeah, like it's been awesome. Just you talking about what's going on with pandemic and how it's been really hard to still be a creative. Yeah. It has been hard. Like I feel like I've been on a creative depression for the past 6 months. Like Same. It's been so hard, and I feel like mainly because I want to talk about myself, but it's with knowing what's going on in the world, like I feel like bad for just being like, well, I feel like this, I feel sad, because there's so much going on. And
this is why I love her, you guys. She literally understands me.
Yeah, like in the midst of all of this, there's been we've just been thrown into the world of what we've learned about Like
Yeah.
as kids, like we've been thrown back into the 60s, and now we're the ones marching and standing up for Black Lives Matter and people being killed and all this crazy stuff. And it's just like hard to put myself before like, all of this going on. So I feel like I've had to like step back and be supportive of like movements and protesting and like people within my own circle that are protesting and putting together rallies and stuff like that. So yeah, like I'm finally just excited to just be back into being creative. I've been painting, been trying to get back into writing, but it's been dope. Like it's been awesome. Like I just started writing for a small brand, like a small it's called ZWV in New York. So I'm helping them give more light to Black entrepreneurs with clothing brands. So I've been blogging for them a little bit on the side. Just started that, so I'm like super excited to be helping with that. And yeah, like just started my freelance career, doing this, doing some I got some events coming up to speak in Jersey. So it's gonna be awesome. Like I'm just glad to be back, like in the swing of things, into my real life, as I call it.
Right.
I don't know what life I've been living, but I just been working, and I'm just like, this isn't right. Like,
This is not it. This is not
back
it.
to what I really do. So I'm glad to be finally back into it. And this is like one of the first experiences that I've had to get back into things. So I'm just like so excited. I'm so happy. Like I really just feel free right now. So
Good. I'm happy.
Hey,
Hi.
Amina.
Yes, everybody come on in. You guys can interact with us throughout the show.
Please,
so
if
you have any
wanna
questions,
say.
bring them in. Ask her as many questions as possible. We are here to interact with you guys. So as you know, I'm Girl in Rocks, and I'm so happy to have this woman here because just like I said, it's like looking into a mirror, you guys. She puts events together. I put events together. She's bomb. I'm bomb. We're bomb. This is too much.
It's a lot of black girl magic going on right here.
Yeah,
And I love it.
and so we met at Women Speak Up, which was last year, thrown by Abby Soul and Danny Ray, and I thought I met her at a different event where the host was also at that event. Like there's so much happening. So to be at these small, intimate places where being yourself is celebrated and to be able to fast forward a year later have her on the show means so much.
You just never know, like, who you always meet people for a reason. And on my way here, I was just like, yo, like I really met her at this event, and it was so random that like you just randomly DM me, and I'm just like, oh yes, like I want to be on your show. That'd be awesome. And you just never know. Like everything happens for a reason. Like you got to network. Networking is so important, and it's like I'm kind of shy in a sense. Like I really don't put myself out there that much, except if I'm having like my own event or something, and I'm gonna go out and talk to everybody. But most of the time, I'm kind of like in the background, just like observing and watching. But you really do got to network because it puts you in a position where you just like somebody's gonna remember your name, remember your face, and then you just never know what's gonna happen after that. Like look at us now. Like I'm here because of that. Oh hey, Tamika, that's my mom's name. Hi.
How are you?
That's so cool how it pops up right there.
Yes, so I'm going to be asking this girl all about who she is and what she does, because if you guys follow her on social media, her bio is very, very nice. And, you know, it makes you want to know more. So I really want to know, and as a writer myself, but as somebody who has found a new area to like realm in, what is it that inspires you to write, you know, and to be consistent with it? Because there's so many times where people like start blogs and life just gets the best of them and they're like, dang, I just can't keep up with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, how do you stay consistent with it?
Well, to be honest, like I'm not as consistent as I want to be. Like for real, I haven't blogged in like a really long time. I feel like I get fueled a lot from blogging just when I'm like mad.
Yeah.
I'm like fed up.
That's the best material.
Yeah, it's like I get fed up and I'm just like, hold on, like everybody needs to hear this. Everyone needs to hear what I just got to say right now. Like it could be you, it could be you, it could be you.
Yeah.
Like something will happen and just kind of like ignite my fire, and I just gotta write. So it kind of just comes out of nowhere sometimes. I do journal a lot, so even when I'm taking a break from my blog, like I'll still just be like journaling. That helps me just kind of keep my mind flowing and kind of keep me grounded in a sense. But once I turn to my blog, it's kind of like I'm at my last straw with something, and I just gotta. Everybody just needs to hear it.
Yeah, for real. No, you need that though, and we like so. Sometimes when I'm reading like those like Facebook blogs, and I'm like, wow, like could have wrote this.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and it's like a list of 10 ways that you can stop
Yeah.
being anxious about stuff. And it's literally just like random 5 things
Yeah.
that anyone would, you know, and I'm like, wow, like,
Yeah, that's not really my style anymore. Like, I kind of started
Yeah.
off doing stuff like that, kind of just like more of like, that's when I was kind of like daily blogging. I'd be like, okay,
Yeah,
like what
but
can I
now
talk about
it's more
today?
deep.
Yeah, but now it's like definitely a lot deeper. I feel like it's more led by like my spirit actually telling me what I need to say, and I kind of get that like eureka moment, like, oh, like,
Right.
I need to write this down. Like, it's kind of like
Yeah.
that. So definitely, I don't want to be. That's not the kind of writing I want to do anymore.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's just like I'm more of like a storyteller now.
Okay.
Like I kind of went from actually just like blogging to kind of more of like just storytelling, like about my experiences.
Definitely.
So yeah, so it's like when I'm not experiencing anything, I'm just like, all
Like,
right,
oh,
I don't know what to write.
right.
But once I start getting going with stuff again, like definitely it just starts flowing more. Like I feel the inspiration, and I just want to write about it. I just want to talk about it.
Definitely. And listen, guys, we're not going to put her in a box here. All right. She's not just a writer. And so, with that being said, being such a multifaceted woman, when you're not in a writing mode, right? How are you feeding your creativity?
Yeah, definitely. I think I recently just started painting, which is really fun. Yeah, I've been working on painting a lot during the pandemic. I love to cook. I love that's like my main creative source is cooking. Like I love to cook with lots of colors, like fresh stuff. Kind of just newly starting to get more into like the vegan vibe and stuff.
okay.
I have a friend Rosie. She loves vegan. Like she's a vegan, so she puts me onto all the vegan food and stuff. So
It's really good,
It's good.
honestly.
All you have
if you
to do-
season it right.
that's what I'm saying. It's all about the seasoning and it's about the texture. So if you find like a good texture that you like I don't really like certain like meat substitutes, but I really like black bean burgers for like meat and stuff.
Yeah,
so
those are good.
I just started doing that. Trying to think what else. I like to crochet. Like I haven't crocheted in a while, but that's
Ooh.
something that I like to do. I like to make blankets and stuff. What else? Like if I'm not like actively writing, like another thing I was doing was like I had started like a little newsletter for myself.
Oh,
So that was
nice.
cool to just like go on Canva and utilize that to just like create some stuff, talk about like what's going on, what events and stuff. And then as of late, like before COVID, hey Lizard, that's my cousin Asia. Hey.
Hi.
But yeah, before COVID and stuff, I was doing some events. So I was doing, I had curated Brown Girls Book Club. And that's like where that was like one of my
Yes.
favorite events because I really wanted to focus on just shedding light on black books and stuff. So we got to read a few before all this happened. We read Eloquent Rage, No One's Coming to Save Us. And then we had a author come by, like a local author. We were reading one of his books. But yeah, that was really fun. Even though like I couldn't continue on doing it or kind of just had to slow down a little bit,
Yeah.
it still kind of set the groundwork for me to just continue to read more in black books. So I've been
Definitely.
reading a lot during pandemic and stuff. I'm reading Becoming right now, so that's been really
Oh,
cool.
that is a good read.
It's such a good book. I'm like I'm
Yes.
struggling to get through it because it's so like it's so much detail into it. But I kind of put it aside for a little bit. I read Alicia Keys. I finished reading her. Her book was really good. And now I'm back on Becoming. I just picked up Charlemagne the God and Taraji.
Oh,
So I'm gonna read
these
those
are
next.
great reads.
Yeah, it kind of just put me in a mindset to always be on the lookout for black books. Like, not that I have any, like, I'm not discriminating against white books, but I really want to read about our stories. So
Yeah.
that really set the groundwork for me. Other than that, I had the creative writing workshop. That was so cool. Everybody was coming and just we would just get together, write on some prompts, and then share it on stage just what we came up with. Like, that was so inspiring. Like, I had such a good time. I wrote like 2 blogs off of just
Wow.
everybody coming out, and it was really cool. And then I had an open mic as well. I was doing that every month at Rock and Joan Union.
Open
That was
mics,
cool.
you guys know we love an open mic
Yeah,
here
it
at
was
Hub
so
17.
cool. Like, I loved it so much. Like, I kind of liked the vibe to be like kind of personal, and like I had like I
Yeah.
liked it to be like dark and personal. I would serve champagne and stuff. Go around, let everybody introduce themselves, start off with like an icebreaker. Like, I would just like wanted everybody to feel comfortable.
Yeah.
And I wanted to give everybody that space to just express themselves and be themselves. And I was just so inspired because for me doing that, like, I've seen a lot of like people who were so shy at first, like
Yeah.
coming, then like now they have their own events. They're going out and vending by themselves. They're like live painting. I'm just like, I'm so proud to
That's
just,
that's what it's
that's
for.
what it's all about. And I was just so happy for them to, you know, get that fire lit within themselves just by me creating that space. So I'm really just looking forward to getting back into hosting the events and stuff. I don't know how it's gonna happen now.
I
It's starting to
know.
get cold. Like, outside's kind of going away, but hopefully, like, somehow we'll start getting everything back up and running again, because when it comes down to it, like, that's really what I want to do. And that's really what, like, is fulfilling for me, just, like, bringing people together and networking with everybody and just, like, creating relationships and just allowing people to have that space that they need to express themselves, because it really is, like, express yourself or die, because it really is.
No, for real.
You need that. Like, you need to feel heard. You need to feel like you can share and what you need to say, whether that be through painting, spoken word, a musical act or something. Like, you have to do it.
Yeah, just to be sane, you know, especially in time like this. Like, we have so much free time.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like everyone was told to stay at home, so now it's like you're spending full blown days at home, and we can't drink all day, we can't eat all day.
Yeah, we can't.
You know, like the first few weeks it was cool, but like, ugh. All right, we got a question. Let's see. Which do you like best, blogging, writing, or open mics? Oh.
That's kind of tough. I feel like I love writing, but I love having written, because writing, the process of writing is so hard. Like, even like with me right now, blogging for that, like freelancing a little bit for this brand, it's been so hard for me, and I'm like, I get stressed out. Like, it's good stress, but I'm like stressed out. But once I'm done with it, I'm like, yes. So it's really
so
like
fulfilling,
it's really like the process is hard, but getting it done, and even if it's a writing for myself or a blog, like, I love blogging. Open mic was kind of like a new thing for me to do. I wasn't ever really a person that liked to be on stage. Like, it was kind of new for me, and I kind of just took opportunity and ran with it. But open mic is cool too, because you get to I get to read my stuff, and they can feel it, like, while I'm reading it aloud, and it's like I can, you know, put the emotion in. Put in every little pause and stuff the way they can hear it the way I wrote it. So I really love that, and just getting the snaps and like being around the energy. The creative energy is the best, like, because you can definitely feel it when it's in the room. So I really don't have a preference. I really do love writing though, like in my journal and stuff. So I guess I could say writing is cool, but it's all kind of the same. Like, it's all just expression, so there's not really a preference.
What is your event planning process? So, like, putting your open mics together, like, because putting things together and depending on people to be at a certain place at a certain time to do, like, it's hard.
It is hard. The process for that, at first, it was really hard. It was more of like a lot of back end planning. Like, I'm a planner in general, so like a lot of the time I spent was just like in my journal, like making a schedule, writing out the times, creating like sign-in sheets and stuff for people to put their email and stuff, so I can keep track of who's there. And then like, it was just a lot of planning. Like, I really wanted it to be a way, like, I didn't want my events to be like thrown together, and I didn't really want to leave a lot of room for, you know, things to happen, like unexpected things to happen in an event, even though that always happens. But as long as I'm kind of like to my schedule and stuff, then it's a little bit easier to get through when there's like little bumps in the road and stuff. So I definitely I used to spend maybe like a couple of weeks or so writing the schedule down, promoting. Like, that was the big part of it. That was probably the most tiring part.
Promoting is
promoting is the most tiring part, because
it is,
like, social media is like an actual job. Like, you can see why people hire like for social media, because it is really hard to just keep up with. So I would try to create like a content calendar, try to like post pictures of previous events and stuff. And then just at the event, trying to like do the social media and stuff. It takes away from you even being in the event, because you want to capture, but then you want to be there talking to people and stuff. So it is a really hard process. But once you kind of get the blueprint of it all, it makes every month a little bit easier, so that you already know like what you need to do and stuff. But at first it's just like, oh my God, like, what did I get myself into?
Yeah, definitely. Lot, you learn as you go, for sure.
Hey, Uncle Wayne.
Hey. Hi, everybody. Come on in. Make sure to ask Anissa some questions, you guys. We are here chopping it up, talking all about what we do.
Thank you, Amina. Thank you for your question. I love it.
Thank you, and continue the great work.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. And we have to keep this fire going for us and also the generation after us, you guys.
Yeah,
like, I would definitely say our generation is bold, you know, because I can definitely say my parents, like, it makes their skin crawl when they think of, what do you mean you want to be creative for a living? Like,
that's definitely something
there's no security in that, you know. And so to break away from that, it's like, for me personally, I'm a rebel, so I'm going to do it anyway, but I'm still going to feel a little bit bad for it. So how have you been dealing with that?
I know some of my family's here, so this is funny, but I feel like, that's definitely been hard, because I feel like my mindset is so different from like my family in the way that we were taught to do things. Just
Yeah.
our generation in general.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
I'm like so opposed to the 9 to 5 grind. Like, I don't like, I appreciate it for the fact that, you know, we have to survive and stuff, but at the same time, like, I can't do that. Like, that's not me. Like, I'm too creative, and like, for me, that just puts me in a box. And that's where a lot of my like depression, anxiety comes in, because I don't want to live the same day twice. Like, why would I want to do that?
Yeah.
Like, for me, that's the definition of insanity, just doing the same thing over and over again. And it's like, it's been hard because a lot of times I get a job and I don't, like, after like 3-4 months, I'm just like, I can't do this anymore. And I'll feel so bad about myself because I always think like, oh, what's my family going to say now? They're always saying I can't keep a job, or like...
Same.
And,
Wow.
and it's not that I can't keep
This
a
is
job. It's just like,
crazy.
I don't want to keep doing the same thing. Like, I need to have like a lot of task differentiation in
Yeah.
my work. And I need to feel fulfilled in what I want to do, or else it's
Yeah.
like no point of me doing this. Like, I don't want to be unhappy. So I get it from all angles. Like, my dad's always like, you need to work, like, you're gonna keep this job, like, you need to work. Like my mom's pretty supportive. Like, she'll just be like, well, you just find something else. And that's really been my motto lately. Like, I already know I'm gonna find something else. Like, I'm always in a situation, so I know, you know, how I can just, I'm always good. So I just, you know, it'd be on to the next for me sometimes. It's
Listen,
like,
and
okay.
that's what life is about, though, right? And so, of course, just being our parents, it's scary. You're like, you know, I want my baby to be safe. I want my baby to be good.
Oh, thank
Word.
you.
Make sure you guys follow her. And her Instagram is below, so you can follow her, myself, and Hub17.
Proud mom. Yay.
Shout outs to all of the proud moms. Shout outs to you, mom. Oh, what's up, DJ CrossFit?
Jersey is in the building with the yurt.
Yo, that's my bro. What's good, bro? What's good? That's one of my DJ buds, my brother.
Thanks.
We just working fam. We support you. # be you.
Oh,
That's the best way to be. You know what I'm saying? I feel you on all those levels.
yes, Amina. Oh, my God.
Yes.
How do you push through self-doubt?
That's a good one.
That is a good one, because oh my God, this whole week I've been doubting myself with starting to freelance with that brand. I was like, yo, because it's a fashion brand, and I don't really consider myself like a fashion blogger, but
Even though she real snatched cute over here.
oh, thank
okay.
you. I know, but yeah, like for self-doubt, honestly, what's been helping me, yoga's really been helping me. Like this
Ooh,
week,
okay.
I was in a yoga studio twice this week. Everybody check out Omi's Yoga Studio in Roselle. Like, that's my favorite place to be. That really helped me, because honestly, self-doubt is all in your mind.
Yeah.
And once you get control of your mind, you can do anything. And it's like, you kind of just overcome it just by telling yourself, like, no, I can do this. You got to I just keep reminding myself who I am. And throughout this whole time of like COVID and stuff, I kind of forgot who I was, like, in a sense, because it was like, yeah, at one point I was like running so fast, doing all these different things at once, and then out of nowhere it was like I wasn't doing anything for months, and then I just went and got a 9-to-5 job, and then they were trying to play me, and I was like, hold on. I was like, hold on.
That got me messed up.
I had to go on my social media, read my blog, look at like all the things that I have accomplished.
Right, like, hold on, let me fix my crown.
Yeah, I had to
real
fix my
quick.
crown real quick, and then just get back into it. Sometimes you just have to, you know, self-doubt. For me, I have to just do some self-care, come back to myself, and just remember who I am.
Yeah.
Like, that really is how I get through it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Liz.
With that question, I just want to say, let's just do this. Let's just do like 1 minute each of us, right?
Okay.
So for the next 30 seconds, I want you to tell the viewers who you are, why you're so bomb, and why your name is going to be in every household in
let's
America
do it.
at one point.
Let's
Go,
do it.
boom.
All
You
right,
got this.
I'm Anissa Lachelle Ward. I'm a blogger. I'm a creative writer. I am beautiful. I am worthy. I am confident. I am creative. I am bold. I am brave. I'm a hard worker. I be getting it done. I'm a hustler. I've been a hustler, actually.
Tell them.
How many more seconds I got?
In eternity, really.
I'm a queen. I don't take no shit. I get it done. Like, no.
Period. Point blank. End of story. Okay.
Period.
This is the highlight of Black Girl Magic. This is the highlight of Magic, period. This show, I feel like it means so much to me. Like, just that 30 seconds is exactly what the whole point of Live at Hub was created for, right? I want to be able to give my friends and give people who are proud of what they do a platform to say, hey, I work really hard on this thing, and you guys deserve to know more about it. Yeah. And if you're not going to go and do it yourself, I'm going to give it to you. Yup, exactly. So shout outs to all of the queens out there working super, super hard to make sure they are known. And if you don't know, I am Girl on the Rocks, and we are here to spread this magic. I am a DJ, event planner, writer. What else, Kenny? Sometimes I model and stuff. My hair is purple. And I love to bring people together, and I love to create experiences. That's what really
Regina.
is. Hey, girl. Hey. That's what's really my mission, to make sure that the creative community stays authentic and stays true to themselves, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, groups of people change too, right? So you can be Black Lives Matter, but you guys know how it is. When you're Black, you have to, there's the battle of different skin tones, right?
Yeah.
So there's so many battles within certain communities. So, you know, for instance, being a DJ, right? You have to deal with the OG DJs who, you know, all digital DJs, y'all not really DJs. I had to carry crates back in my day. And you know, and it's like, yo, I respect that. And to this day, I'm still like, I want and need to learn those methods. And for so long, I used to feel like, you know what, maybe I really am not a real DJ. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, why am I not playing music in strip clubs, and why am I not playing music at bars and stuff, just like I was telling you about earlier? Like, and recently, just like we were speaking about before the show, I was asked to do like a residential gig for a local venue here in Staten Island that many people frequent. And, you know, I'm always going to go there just because I like it there. But I basically turned down the opportunity, not because I'm like, you know, on my high horse, but mainly because I can now say that I'm comfortable with standing my ground and saying, this is what I do. I'm Girl on the Rocks, and I am an event specialist. I do DJing for events, special events only. So I'm not going to DJ at a bar, but I will DJ for a festival. You know what I'm saying? So it's different things. Like, and you feel it. You know what I'm saying? And so to be able to be that confident and be around people like yourself who is confident in themselves and putting themselves out there and doing things that are new. So what, Brown Girls Book Club, like, that's different. You know what I'm saying? And right now, like, being Black is so poppin'.
I know. And I get kind of mad because I'm just like, all right.
Like, now it took y'all long enough.
Now Black is pop. Now dark-skinned Black is popping. Like, when you mention that, I'm just like, yeah, that's definitely a thing. Because when I was growing up, I was definitely the dark-skinned, like, friend.
Me
and
too.
it was hard. Like, it was just like,
dark-skinned, thick hair.
It was hard.
Yeah.
And it's crazy now. I mean, I'm glad that Black girls are popping now because we always been popping. Yeah. And it's just like, now everybody can finally see that we really are the light. Like, finally.
It makes sense. Like, and it's crazy because now that I'm older, I see like subliminal messages about this, right? So tanning, for example.
I know.
You know, like, just the idea of people tanning, like, you guys realize that's being of a darker skin tone is just looked at as better. Like, and luckily we just happen to be melanated out of the womb. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's definitely crazy to see and experience. And like, just to like story time. But when I was younger, and this was super, super little, like I was maybe like 8 years old. And shout outs to my best friend Jasmine.
Shout out to Jasmine.
But we were in camp together, and we were on some trip on a coach bus, all of our friends, and I would say in our group of friends, I was the darker one, right? And so Jasmine, she's mixed, and then we have another friend who is just of fairer skin, but she's full Black. So it never was a real issue, but I'll never forget it. And to this day, I still bring it up, even in like classes and stuff, because I realize, I'm like, wow, this world is really messed up. But we were 8 years old, and we were on the bus, and we were talking about like comparing ourselves to chocolate and caramel or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And this is dumb, but like now thinking about it, like this is really like crazy that this is how we think, right? And so I remember her saying, she was like, I'm caramel. And I'm like, okay, yeah, you're caramel. You know? And she's like, you're dark chocolate. And I'm like, no, I'm milk chocolate. Like, don't try to play me. Like, I'm milk chocolate. Like, stop. Like, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what dark chocolate is. I'm not dark chocolate. Like, it's unacceptable. Like, how are you going to tell me I'm dark chocolate? Like, I'm milk chocolate. I'm not chocolate. You know? And so it's like, but the fact that, what's the problem with being dark chocolate? What
Right.
and why is it so important to have some milk in my chocolate? Like, you know, and it's crazy to think about because it's like from such a young age, colorism and just like that, what's better and what looks better and what's more accepted. You don't think about it so head on. But now that I'm an adult and I look back at those experiences, I'm like, wow, like that's when you start looking at your family like, hey guys, you supposed to be on top of this. You supposed to be like, hey queen, you brown, and we love brown. Brown is popping. You know what I'm saying?
Everything starts at home and like,
yeah.
oh hey near. That's my sister.
I remember last year I went to the club with my afro, and my mother was like, "You going out like that?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm going out like that."
Regina.
You know?
I know. I went. It's hard. Like even in the workplace, like I kind of went through that too. Like if I would just, wear my hair now. Hey, auntie. if I go to work, wear my hair natural, something people looking at you like, or like, and it's just like, what's wrong with my natural hair? And I'm
the other
proud
day,
to wear it.
my coworker was like, "Did you get zapped by electricity?" I'm like,
okay, see, no,
really?
They just mad because their hair can't stand up like that.
And if it do, it's gonna stay up. Like, it's just not coming back down.
Word.
Hashtag Black Girl Magic for sure.
Right.
I'm gonna get that like tattoo right here.
Yep, we love the brown chocolate.
Right? Milk chocolate, dark chocolate, any type of chocolate. White chocolate, we love y'all too.
Yeah, we love
Okay.
the white chocolate too.
Right. Like, come on now.
Hey, Rashida.
Don't discriminate.
Oh, thank you. It's my cousin Rashida.
Thank you. You guys, everybody who is here,
Thank
make
you,
sure
Nana.
you guys find us on Facebook. You guys can make sure that if you know anyone who would like to be on the show, make sure you reach out to me. I'm Girl in Rocks, but you can find us on www.hub17nyc, you guys.
Hey.
We have a Maker Park Radio app, and we have more special guests coming in the following weeks. And we are going to be putting together a live event for this show
Yeah, I'm
very
so excited for that.
soon.
It's going to be so fun.
So stay tuned for more information on that, you guys. But what do you have coming up in the next few months? What are you planning for the rest of 2020? We don't have much time left, so what do you have going on?
I'm trying to finish 2020 strong. Like I just started this new business opportunity, so I went into business for myself. I'm so excited. I just started a revenue sharing business with just a woman that I randomly got connected with too. I was subbing in Rawway. So I'm really looking forward to growing my business. If anybody needs products or anything like that, definitely let me know. So I'm really excited to see like how I can grow my business while I'm out of work right now.
Yeah.
Just like, so I'm kind of going really hard with this, just trying to get the word out there. I'm going to work on some more like social media stuff, trying to get this business off of the ground.
Yeah.
I could see myself definitely getting back onto my blog. Like I'm really excited to start blogging again because there's just been so much in my mind that I haven't been able to process. But now that I'm finally starting to come back into myself, I can finally start writing and putting it down on paper. Who knows? I might have a book coming this year or something like that. You never know.
Publications, people.
So I'm definitely just excited to, I'm excited for what's to come. I don't really know what else is to come, but I'm excited to know that my mind is open. I'm really open for opportunities. Like this was an opportunity that just fell into my lap pretty much. And I'm really open. I'm just open for any opportunities that come along. I'm really excited to see what goes on with my freelance opportunities. I'm trying to build a portfolio of more freelance gigs. So if anybody knows anybody who needs a blogger, a writer or something, definitely let me know as well. I'm here for it. I'm just excited to see where I can go with my new mindset of just being positive and thinking outside of the box.
Yeah. And you guys make sure that you follow her on Instagram. Her Instagram is right below.
Yes,
so you
follow
guys
me.
can send her a DM, send her some of your ideas. She is out here making sure that you guys get her just as much as she's making sure she gets her
Yes,
too.
definitely follow me at __ reminisce on Instagram, Facebook, Anissa Ward, and you can follow my I Reminisce page as well. Yeah, definitely. I want to hear it. I'm here for it. Just like you were saying, not all opportunity is for you, but I'm always down to hear what you're working on,
Right.
what you need help with, how I can help. I'm always down to help support the initiative, which is like Black entrepreneurs, entrepreneurship in general. I think it's awesome that we're going against the grain and just doing what we love and not caring what anybody has to say about it.
Ever.
Yeah, you just can't care. You got to just do what you got to do.
Facts. So before we end this,
Yes, stay alive, everyone, too. COVID
For
is
real.
real. Wear your mask. We're social distancing right now, so it's cool, but
yes, we're
Wear
only
your
allowed to
mask.
have one guest in the studio, you guys. So don't worry. We're making sure that we take precautions here. And
Definitely.
we clean everything off as soon as the show finishes. So don't worry.
Thank you, Rashida. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for supporting the show and interacting with us. This
I know, I
is
love
exactly
it.
what we want. So if you guys enjoyed the show, make sure you tell your friends to check it out next week. We're here every Sunday at 7
I
p.m.
know. I'm so glad I follow the page. I follow the Instagram, so I'm about to start following the show more and see who's on there. I'm so excited. Thank you for my family who came and supported too. That makes me so happy to see
Yes.
your
Shout
name.
outs to the fam for
That's so
holding
cool.
it down as always. And that's what we love, to see people who are followed by real, genuine people. You
Yeah.
know, whenever I meet business people or event planners, I always ask them, like, how has it been growing your team or having that support system behind you?
Yeah.
Because in a realm of creativity and entertainment, sometimes you meet the wrong person and they could be the person to just take
Yeah.
everything and just, you know what I'm saying?
I'm big on the
So-
vibes and the energy. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, like, if you're just giving me a weird energy or if you're just, like, too, like, I don't know. Like, I really just feed off of energy and stuff.
Yeah.
Especially, like, in my close circle, I have a close circle of creative people around me anyway. So we're all for supporting each other, helping each other. Like, got DJs, photographers in my circle. Just everybody who's just down for the cause.
Yeah.
Like, you got to keep those types of people around you, and people that just want to keep it, like, for me, just keep it fun and keep it personal. Like, I'm really not big on, like, the money aspect of things.
Yeah.
Like, of course, sometimes I want to charge for events that just kind of like replace like what I'm putting into it, or just help me like with what I'm putting into it. But at the same time, it's mostly for me about like making the connections with people.
Yeah.
And that's what I focus on the most. And the money will come later on, as long as you're genuine and authentic and being yourself. The money is gonna flow. Like,
It's going to, because people are gonna want to come and pay
Yeah.
for these experiences.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I really am big on just like staying authentic. I want to meet you. I want to talk to you. I want you to come back. So yeah, I just try to stick to myself and maintain my integrity. And as long as nobody's asking me to do nothing crazy, then I'm here for it. Like,
Yeah. I would definitely say was half and half, am a party girl,
yeah,
you know, but now I would definitely say I prefer our kind of events
Yeah.
over going to the club, you know?
yeah. I'm definitely not in a club anymore. Like,
I got asked to go to the club last night, and I was like, no, it's pandemic.
I was in a club when I was like 15 years old. It's like teen
Same.
clubs.
Like, I'm tired.
I'm done with
tired.
that.
I'm done.
I'm over
okay,
that
I'm a
now.
vet. All right, I'm a vet. We've been there, done that, you know. But now I'm really looking for places where I can leave with either a lesson being learned or a new message, or the drive to want to know more about whoever put it together, whoever was there. So
Yeah.
definitely look out for more intimate
Family over
experiences
everything.
with Anissa Lachelle, you guys. And you guys make sure you stay tuned with us, because we're going to be collaborating very soon.
Yes,
we have
we
to put
are.
something together
I'm so
together.
excited to have
Yes.
this experience and have connected with you way back when. Now it turned into this, and now it's gonna turn into so many other things. I'm so excited. Like, I'm in Staten Island right now. I'm right across the bridge.
I got her over the bridge,
and
y'all.
now I'm in like this totally new creative network of people, and that's just awesome. Like, this is what I'm here for, and I'm so excited to see what's gonna be next.
Yes. So you guys, we're going to give her a tour of the studio and the gallery. So make sure that you guys tune in next week at 7 p.m. Sunday. Every week, you know the
Yes, tune
vibe.
in.
We are here with your favorite girl on the rocks.
Yes, we're vets now, Uncle Wayne. We vets to the club.
Yes, veterans to the partying theme. All right, now. And now we're taking that theme and we're using our messages that we want to get across to have entertainment and also messages be taken home with you guys. So
Yes.
make sure you stay on the lookout for both of these
Yes.
bomb women out here,
Stay on
young
the
women
lookout.
too.
Yes, we young.
All right. So if you have an idea, don't wait. Do it now.
Do it now. Do
Just do
everything
it.
now.
The worst thing that anyone is going to say is what? No.
The most thing you can say is no. But at least if you tried, then you know that you tried. Like, act on your ideas. Be the light. Don't be afraid to be the light. I know it's easier sometimes to stay dim, but you got to just shine your light bright, and everything will follow.
If you're trying to make that biography bestseller, go out there and take some risks, y'all.
You got to do it.
That's it. And with that being,
Yes, sky is definitely the limit.
The sky is the limit. Thank you so much, Rashida. Everybody make sure to tune in next week. We are out of here.
Bye. Have a good night.
Bye, guys.